Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Soviet Republic, and welcome back to a problem-solving simulator. Today, we're gonna resolve some. Hello, if you're new here, consider subscribing. If you're not, you know what you're getting yourself into, so let's get cracking. Another thing I missed here would be the sewage from the clothing industry. That shouldn't be too big of a problem because we have all the resources we need. I will start unloading some stuff here. We have this storage as well. We're gonna talk about a couple of issues. We're gonna talk about a couple of issues. Let's go first boards. And yeah, let's do it like this. Just remove boards from here, bricks and boards, and just assign them to here. So I'm gonna let our construction office drain all the boards and bricks from here, and we're gonna focus on that as well. Okay, comment section. Let's go for the jugular. Right, so did somebody say rail? This is a good topic to talk about. I hope there's another border crossing not too far away for the exports. There's a lot of border crossings here. Actually, there's one over there, and there's one over there, and I think there should be maybe even a third one. No, not third one here. So if we go for a map, we are on the bottom left here. This is Leszcie, this is Novo Leszcie, this is our town, this is the border crossing. So we have 1 and 2. Oh, it's 3. Or no, wait, is this electricity just, or that's 1? No, there's 3 border crosses here, and one of them has rail, second one does not, and the third one, haha, he said third again. Third is the best one. Oh, darn you. No, it's not, it's the big one. So third one is a big one, and plus we have one across the river, so there's plenty of export possibilities. But this is a good thing, like trains. Yes, I like trains, I really do. But this game unfortunately kicks you in the gonads, kicks you in the weak spot. And this, oh, I forgot to buy the bus. Sorry about that. I meant to get. Oh no, I just bought 2. That's fine. We're gonna need it for something else. We need a related traffic. That's fine. Copy paste schedule on. Seriously, buses won't come. Yes. You don't have to go back. He doesn't have to go back. So we're gonna go and put this one aside. And I need to assign them to the... There we go. Bus. Okay, so we're gonna get more workers here. We need more workers to get this temperature up. That's fine. We have a little bit of a freezing issue, but that's fine. The happiness is 41%. That's gonna go a little bit down, 2,000 people in there, just because we have heating issue. But the second heating pipe is installed. That should be resolved. What the hell is this? Why do I have a sewage thing here? I have a feeling I want to remove this. Anyway, was I supposed to be having a sewage here? Maybe? Temperature in the building is too low. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Anyway, so we need to finish the sewage here. Comment section. Fruit. Frankie Berlin. Fruit? Seriously, fruits? You don't seem to have experienced what was going on when the bananas were brought to the GDR after November 1989. You got the bananas after 1989. Maybe you should have gone with the non-alignment movement that my Yugoslavia did. We had all the bananas in the world, so haha. Yeah, GDR, please. Yugoslavia was the one, the lucky one. Right, a couple of things I wanted to do here before I continue on the comment section. I wanted to do a little bit of road upgrades around here, just because this looks like it needs it. Road upgrades. Maybe I should have done this during the time lapse, but hey ho, let's start now. And here, just to prevent any fires. Let's do this and this. There we go. So just a little bit, some gravel work out here. I'm gonna be focusing on the farm as well. This is gonna be our main focus of this episode, because after we are done producing all the clothing in the world, actually, why are we still importing clothing? Let's do this. So clothing imports, no. Clothing here, source clothing. There we go. So they're going to be sourcing clothing here instead of the border crossing. So yes, even less trucks crossing the border, but that's fine. Did we get the workers here? Looks like we did. There's a lot of workers working. Heating plant is yeah. Now the issue with the heating is resolved. Let's draw the line now. 35% happiness and 1,994 people living here. 93. Continuing on the cop tea. I'm happy that you waited so long with watching the backlog. I have waited. Yeah. It's always good when the viewers say, "Oh, how lucky for me! I didn't watch that crap." I hope that you will recover without a lot of loans. Yes, loans are unfortunately, I think, necessary in this game. I'm gonna give it a go again with the new game setups, how the game works, how will it affect the loans. But I have a feeling that 3 Division is gonna break the game, and I'm serious now. I think they're gonna break the game rather than that we're gonna have like a properly finished game. Oh, research was done there. I just saw it. Let's go and do the next research. Secret police. Any research here? No. Recycling, that's something we're gonna do after the time lapse. I'm gonna continue constructing recycling. We do have a treatment plant that needs to be supplied with chemicals and people, but there's no reason, there's nothing to like kind of process. We can do it later. So for now it can just stay there. Is it covered with fire department? Yes, barely. I think we're gonna need another fire department around here, because we're gonna have to have the farm covered with fire department. So maybe, well, but let's see. Maybe we can do a bus stop while we're waiting here. Look, I'll do that in a time lapse, hopefully, if I remember. So anyway, Julian said, "Why are you spending so much money too fast on the big projects, which he has no clue what to do?" Okay, so I don't know how to plan ahead. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, continuing on, we have the old gallas and the trains. Let's go and talk for a minute about that. Trades, I love trades. Unfortunately, trades in this game are not really needed, even wanted. This is how the game is designed. It doesn't want you to have trains. Don't listen what border crossing and 3 railroad lines are saying. This game is forcing you to be self-sufficient, and then exports make very little sense except stockpiling more and more money. But are we dirty capitalists? I didn't think so. So, what the game is doing is telling you you need to go and get more and more money. Why do you need money? You need money for developing your country. But yes, if you're trying to develop in self-sustainability, because there's only finite things you need to support to your people, then once you do it, there's no reason for the exports at all, except stockpiling money and stuff, you know. And do you really need all that money? I mean, once you buy all the blueprints and stuff, yeah. Okay, but also the easiest way, or how the game allows you to make money, it's manufacturing is one of the main things. Manufacturing of your own stuff. Let's do this one here. How many we have? We have bus 3. Allow. Yes. Manufacturing your own stuff, and the second one would be to process your own resources, your own stuff underground that you can find. This is the water supply system that we really need to put as a priority. Doesn't matter. So let's say coal. You cannot, nobody, not even all Gala exports coal ore. Everybody, I think all 99% of the people at least process coal ore into coal before exporting. So we're adding value. Okay, so why stop there? Why don't you just add more value to it and export it as electricity, or provide heating for our people, or in the form of steel, or there's ways you can turn coal into something more valuable for your country. So coal eventually it's just one stage at the whole chain where we decide to export something. Let's say iron ore, coal, or even uranium ore, or even processed coal. Like it's something that we decide to export ourselves. So it's not really that it's needed to be exported. We just decided because it's bulky. Like, but why not go for coal ore rather than coal? Or why don't you go a step further and then use the, I don't know, uranium when you're processing uranium? Why do we export uranium ore and not the uranium oxide? Or just focus on the final product? And this game, like usually the most bulkiest thing that you consume in this game would be related to heating, electricity, and electricity production, but second, the most important would be food that your people actually need. It's quite bulky and it takes your border crossing a while to, process all the imports, exports, well, imports of food. So, like, if you focus on food for cutting out the imports, you already have a huge chunk of your expenses taken care of. So if you, what I'm aiming here at is you don't need trains in this game and you don't need a bulk export in this game. There's always stuff that you can focus on, like grains, turn them into alcohol or food or meat, and they just export that. And everybody would do that. Nobody exports grains because you can export them so fast and they can be easily turned into something more valuable for yourself, like the food. So yeah, what's with these guys? This is road vehicle depot, technical services. What are we supposed to do with this thing? Is this like trash technical services? I think it is. I think we were supposed to put this as a trash. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that in a time lapse. Anyway, look, let me collect my thoughts, and I'm gonna continue discussion after the time lapse. But for now, we don't need trains. I love trains, but we don't need it. Right, here we go. Okay, so water supply would be something as well that wasn't obviously covered with this water supply from here, which is fine. We're gonna build a new extension from here. This is, again, not a big deal. What I wanted to focus on is some of these guys have capacity to finish some of the construction, so let's go with that. And open small storage. Yeah, we can go for that, and we can slowly start transferring all the resources there. Anyway, gathering thoughts. I did know such a thing. We don't do such a thing on this channel, so I'm just gonna continue yabbering same way as I did before. That means that trains, unfortunately, like if you want to be successful in this game, which most of the people do, because the game is so challenging in a way, not unreasonably challenging in a way that there's no logic behind some of the stuff in the game, so it can be, it's like, why? Yeah, and every so often the spanner in the works that we get with the, oh, there's actually hazardous waste here. That's nice. You can see here that we have additional people moving in here and working. Sorry, going to work. Let's see how many people we can get with this bus delivery. It's hard. Like, I understand if you want to beautify your own country and make it function, but I have a problem, like Julian knows the best. I have a problem to actually make this game functional. To make my system function, that this by itself is it's quite challenging, difficult, hard, and I'm not even focused so much in, like, you know, making it actually beautiful. I mean, I really try, but sometimes it's more challenging than I would expect. So yeah, I'll do 2, and then 1 goes here and 4 goes like this. There we go. I think this is how we need to go. We need to let buses go as soon as possible wherever they need to go. Right, next up would be get a couple of locals working here. 20 would be fine because they're gonna finish it shortly anyway. So yeah, I think user interface. Okay, back to the basics. Like, if you're exporting coal and something, you do it because you like trains, because you like exporting, but you don't really need to export it. Probably one of the easiest ways would be, if you're gonna go for coal, easier would be to go for food production, because it's, you know, free. You can start anywhere. For coal, even now with this geology and stuff, you need to actually find where the coal is, which is not always the simplest thing. There is cheating ways, like, for example, if you go and want to place a mine, you can actually, let me see if I remember where the coal is. It's somewhere in these hillsides here, or was it steel there? Here, you see the cheating way. You can just find the coal where it actually is if you go with a mine and just search around. I think there was an oil here. Let's try this. Escape. What the hell is this? I just lost a cursor. Oh wow, this game sometimes. Oil is around this lake here. You can see that you can find the oil around the lake, and you see like almost 100% here. Quality of the source. So you can literally go for this. You can cheat the game even with this geology. You know, they're only hidden on the map, the resources. You can start exploiting them. If you comb through the map and find the resources, you can start doing that as well. But anyway, the game is challenging in the way that, you know, like, if you want to go for something, like, obviously people are the crown jewel in your gameplay, and you want to have people, and you want to have happy people, which we're failing to do ever so commonly. But you see what's happening here. Currently we are fixing everything. Like, we had 34% happiness, now it's 54, only in one episode. Productivity is up to 60%. That's gonna go up as well, and I'm gonna continue getting it up. So the biggest problem we will have now is the living space and getting people here. At the moment we have 20 places here, and let's say 20 places here. 20 places here and 30 places here, so it's like around 100 additional people we can move in here, additional workers, which is not enough. Heating plant, I think we should be able to, how it's calculated, 200 people, 16 cubic meters, so 240 people need 16 cubic meters of water. Do we have any better calculation here? 100 people need 7. So the 1,000 people need 70, 2,000 people need 140. So currently we have 2,000 people here, but only 1,400 and workers, because workers are the ones that are calculated here. So 1,443 workers we have. We can sustain with this heating plant around 3,000 workers we currently, so we can double up our production at the moment. Sorry, we can double up our population at the moment, so just a heads up. I will build a couple of maybe high-rise buildings, because now we have access to all of the buildings. Block, square, let's see. Yeah, we can definitely go for something like this. I will definitely go for something like this right now. Let me see if I can go for a high-rise close to the hospital. This is close to everything, and this is a really beautiful building. So we're gonna continue building building up population. I didn't even check how many people fit in this building. Will it show me? No, it won't. I have to refine the building. Refined. Is it even here? Yeah, it's here. It wouldn't be there if it wasn't here. I am blind. I just had it. It was the most imposing building that I selected, and I cannot find it anymore. This is incredible. I'm genius. It was 2 red buildings next to each other, and I lost them. Wow. Okay, here we go. 200 people in this building. Whoa. These 2 buildings fit the same amount of people, and this one is a better quality. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, maybe. I think Lenin Avenue is, it's even nicer looking building, I think. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go for one more, maybe higher capacity. No, I'm gonna go for the same one, just because I like these buildings. Where? Here. No, actually, I want to have a secret police. Let's go next to it. Right next to it. Feng Shui, form over function, and... Oh, whoa. Why? Don't do that. Okay, for some reason doesn't allow me to place it. I have a feeling that it could be related to the underground. Let's see if we can raise the terrain here. Okay, look at this. When we raise the terrain, then it allows us to do stuff with it. Okay, let's raise it a little bit, and let's try to level it down a bit. Let's see if this is gonna resolve. I have a feeling that maybe the heating pipes on the ground are affecting the construction of this. Yeah, anyway, if I raise the terrain, the pipes became underground, and I lowered it a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit wonky here, as you can see, but I think that's gonna be fine. So yeah, we have 3 new high-rises. Lenin Avenue as a Lenin building, of course, and 2 of these. That's gonna be another 500 workers, which is gonna be for our clothing industries that are working perfectly fine, I might have to say, if I can say so. Yeah, and the next one will be the farming, and are we done with farming? Not yet. We still have quite few, well, not quite few, only few days to finish all of this, but it's several different steps. So it's already almost April, so this season might be over for us, crop season, but that's fine. Again, the cash cow should be this, and if we're not spending any money on the crops, and we are not, so I'm not gonna buy even tractors, so if we can't plant anything. Anyway, I'm not gonna invest in the recycling at the moment. We did do the research. I think we are finishing now. Well, we need to do this one in order to build a basic research. Here we can go for the prioritize high-ranking members. Studies should favor most local. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do the research, whatever needs to be researched. Secret police is something that I would like to build as well, but looks like it's a little bit challenging to squeeze it in here, and probably we shouldn't be squeezing things in anyway, but This vanilla is smaller one, but it looks familiar building. I don't know where 3 Division stole it from. Probably some other game. No, it's probably from others. I'm sorry. I'm gonna not sorry actually. I'm gonna continue making fun of 3 Division and them stealing mods from other games. That's kind of the essence of this channel as well. So yeah, whatever. I'm thinking how I can squeeze this one in. Maybe even here. Oh, this looks cute. This is gonna look cute with the footpaths like that. And what is this? This is the water switch. Okay, let's remove you and build this. There we go. Secret police. That should be fine. Can this be anywhere else? No. That's it. This is gonna have to be as it is. Did we deliver water here? I think everything should be close to done. Yeah, my ass. But we are producing clothing. That's the important part. We are producing clothing. Final steps into the population. This is episode for Julian alone, because he wants us to be more productive. We're gonna be a little bit more productive. So hopefully Julian is gonna approve of this episode. So the deal with this one is focusing on fixing some of the problems that we have, and happiness too low. We're gonna see why. This is probably from before. No jobs and spirituality. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna be nicer to people because of the spirituality. This one? Spirituality. Yeah, I'm gonna be nicer to people because of the spirituality. I think it's you know, everybody should have their invisible friend in the sky. So why the hell our people wouldn't do the same? If we go churches, and let's go build a little bit bigger church. That's too big. Orthodox village church. There we go. Next to the kindergartens, where they belong. No, I'm not gonna. Mosque. Let's do politically incorrect stuff. Al Pasha Mosque. There we go. Al Pasha Mosque next to kindergarten. I think this religion is nicer to kids, so let's go and leave it here. Next to the trash, but still trash. Still next to the trash. There we go. We're gonna build this mosque as well. This is probably gonna provide us all the prayer room that they might need. Where did we put the other prayer? It's over here. It's walking distance to everybody. This one will not be, but that's not our problem. They should believe in closer gods, like the Lenin. Yeah, religion of communism. Right, one last thing I'm gonna do, assign the construction office, the big distribution office. This is for distribute. You know what, this is almost done anyway. It needs some bricks. And bus 3. There we go. There we go. That's it. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm happy and optimistic how things are going. Happiness is up to 57%, productivity 62%. So that shouldn't be an issue. Even the church thingy is gonna be resolved now. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.